Nothing on this earth is more important to me than my family. The joy of fatherhood is greater than anything I could have imagined. In fact, I recently wrote an essay about a day that I could relive forever, which involved helping my 4-year-old son launch his first business. I thoroughly enjoy being a dad, which is why my biggest fear is that something would happen to me that would shorten my life and leave my kids without me as their father. A close friend of mine recently asked me why that was my biggest fear. My answer without hesitation is that I would never want them to grow up to be normal. Normal to me is wrong. It is where passionate ignorance meets fear, and I would never wish that on anyone, especially my children. A treasure that I want to give to my children is teaching them and giving them financial education. Teaching my children about money will be one of the most valued assets I can give them, because money can have a lot to do with the amount of freedom you have in your own life. Here are the lessons I will teach to my children, the financial codes to live by. If used as a guide, I have no doubt as to the success and freedom one will experience in their lives. Financial life code number 1. Never borrow money from anyone. There are 2 types of people, those who earn interest and those who pay it. Do not find yourself in the latter. The only exception to this rule is if you are using other people's money to purchase a cash-flowing investment that will not only service the debt payments, but will give you an immediate profit as well. Financial life code number 2. Only buy assets that cash flow. This is so powerful. It is something that I wished I would have applied in my own life. I think about all the speculative losses and dead money that I killed trying to swing for the fences with capital appreciation. Buy assets that produce income. Nothing more, nothing less. Just keep it simple. If it doesn't generate a yield, then don't consider it an investment. Financial life code number 3. Start your own business. Providing solutions to others is a real public service, one that will make you rich. Business ownership offers up everything retirement promises, only in your much younger and healthier days. Financial life code number 4. Give. Reward those who work for you, tip those who service you, and develop ways to help other people. A rising tide lifts all boats is something I often say to anyone who works with me. Financial life code number 5. Save 1/5 of all you earn. Half should go to a long-term store of value like gold, which will be your financial insurance. The other half will need to be placed into something that will compound your savings, like our true hedge strategy at Future Money Trends. Save 20% of all you earn, and you will happily learn to live on the 80%, knowing that you are financially free and that you have built a defense against becoming financially poor. Financial life code number 6. Be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. Warren Buffett. There are many ways to put this, but I think Mr. Buffett said it best, so I'll just leave it at that. When the value of an asset is dropping due to fear, this is the exact time when you want to research the fundamentals and go in big. You can get rich by buying dollar bills for 50 cents. Think about the profits that were made in the stock market in late 2001 or early 2009. Just as everyone else was panicking, the smart money was buying. Because remember, anytime someone sells or buys a stock, there is someone else on the other side of that trade. Extreme changes in value of any asset should get your attention. Seeing a chart that goes up shouldn't excite you or give you comfort. Financial life code number 7. Invest in yourself. This will always be your best investment. Going to seminars, buying books, online classes, and meeting with wealthy people who have gone down the road you want to travel. Never be afraid to believe in yourself. What one man can do, another can. I find it normal that people earn money and then want to reallocate it to someone else to manage. This type of thinking is flawed and kind of depressing when you think about it. Have a little confidence in your own abilities. Spend some money on your own ideas, build your own reality, and choose your own destiny. What I will teach my children may be different from what you are thinking, and that's perfectly fine. Just remember, if you don't teach your child and raise them with intent, then someone else will. Right now, millions of our senior citizens in the U.S. are becoming wards of the state, completely dependent on the government, and it is because they had no financial education. Normal to me is the worst case scenario, which is why I created this video and wrote this very letter today to my children. It is something that my children will always have, a set of financial codes to live by, that if applied, will guarantee them the freedom that I believe everyone deserves. To your prosperity. Thank you for joining us at our weekly Wealth Digest. For more information, visit futuremoneytrends.com.